Arizona Cardinals. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go on EA Sports. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Second down and a yard. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. Murray changing the play.
Brings up third down.
On third down, this is Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It was just third down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
Well, that's just the third play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3-and-out. They did. Well, they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. The Cardinals at 7-2 here on the year. They were losers last time out, but winners of 7 of 9 prior to that.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. You talk about this Falcon defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
To throw is Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Again, Jackson. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Deion Jackson. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. from his end zone. Here comes Patterson. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at their own 21. Here's Ritter. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. They'll run again with Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Deion Jackson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Prater to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here. No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball. And force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals. That punt returns 66 yards, and it goes the distance. And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead. Prater on to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. A About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Ready?
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. On play action, here's Ritter. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
Down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready?
On 1st and 10. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
The quick feet by Jackson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 48 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. The throw over the middle taken in. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Murray. To the right side, and he's got more complete. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Oh, they're changing this at the line. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete to McBride. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now a give. It's Jackson. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Cardinals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Here's Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Trey McBride, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cards are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it is 28-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Ready.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Option left, and Ritter keeps it. And maybe the wrong read there, as he's going to go down immediately. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Okay, ready? Yellow.
Miller,
go.
the man in motion.
Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Man open is Robinson. Gets around him. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 65 yards. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
On the double.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
6, mega. 6, hut.
Ritter now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Ready,
Now
ready.
a 2nd and 10.
Fight, white. Ready, ready.
Ritter back to throw. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
3rd and short. Ritter firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London from 3 yards out, and the Falcons get a bit closer. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Falcons 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. On the return from his end zone is Grant.
15 Grant on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. at their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got the connection to Moore. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 34-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Murray going to throw. Screen pass to Connor. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Murray now. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Got it. Trouble, 38. Strike. Check, strike. Set.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. This ball down the field for Pitts. Oh, and that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. That one deep for London. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 56 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They run again with Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Murray now to throw. That is caught. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
Well, this might very well have been 4-down territory, but that's not going to matter now. They get a nice throw there on 3rd down, and they're able to keep the drive going.
First carry for James Conner. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Conner going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Murray. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Murray looking to change the play here.
Green.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. A very solid gain of 27.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Deion Jackson, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Cardinals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Prater for the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Ritter to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Scotty Miller. 37 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
Falcons 21. Youngwei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35.
Throwing now is Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the give, here comes Jackson. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Murray. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready? Go.
Here's 1st and 10.
5, 6.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
10 cycles.
Brought down at the 31.
2nd down throw coming for Ritter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Here we go. This is 4th down. 4th down, big play. Here's Ritter. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And quickly, they get to the line. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cardinals add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Down.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Ritter. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the run, this is Jackson. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Sit down.
Back to throw it. Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses.